Good morning and welcome to the Grand Muthu Cayo Guillermo. It's early. Not many people up and about. It's about 20 to 7 a.m. Cuba time. You can see the sun is starting to come up. It's very peaceful this early. I'm standing at the pools. You can see the lighted building right there to the right. That is the snack bar. It's open 24 hours. Didn't get over this side in my videos in the bright daylight. We're gonna walk around the pool here. So pool number 1 is there, and you see the steps. Those lead right up to the lobby. You can see pool number 2. It's quite spacious. It has a little volleyball net. Again, that snack bar right there on the right with the lights beckoning me to get a cappuccino. I haven't had one yet today. But I'm walking around the left side of the pool, and you can see these are the loungers, so there's lots of loungers. What there isn't lots of is shade. So I like that there's stairs leading down into the pools. So there's stairs on this side right here. And then if you can see, not the first little inlet there, but you see the rail, the second one, there's also stairs leading down there. So for mobility issues, you're not having to climb down a ladder. I like that. Also, it's good for kids. Oh, we've got some people in the pool swimming, early risers. And this is the infinity pool. It's really quite a gorgeous view when you are in the pool and you see the edge here and you're looking directly over into the ocean. There is the gazebo, the lookout point down there at the beach. And something here is, this is the swim up bar, of course. It's 20 to 7 in the morning, so it is not open yet. And it's not super shady here during the heat of the day, bright sun. But one thing that is super interesting is they have lounging beds right in the water. There's lounging beds in the top pool as well, and this is kind of a fun little perk for the pool. This pool doesn't have an entry point here on this end near the swim up bar. You need to walk to the other side. There are steps, so for easy access, there are steps coming into the pool. And the pool is shallow at the end there, shallow at the end here, but in the middle, it's a gradual slope down. Gets to be about chest height on me. I am 5'4". And then you can see the dark lines here in the pool, those 3 stripes. Those indicate where the steps are so that you're not tripping. Now let's take a walk around. So I'm again, swim up bar, and here is access to the swim up bar in the daytime if you would like to get a drink but don't want to get in the pool. And I will say that the swim up bar has less options for mix than some of the interior bars, of course, because they're bringing the items daily. So here's the steps. You can see yellow painted on the edge to make sure that you are not slipping or tripping. And here we go. So you can see it's really not far. It's just a little path. And we will walk down to the lookout. The infinity pool is here to my left, or right now, just to give an idea of where we've come from. And so you can see that this is not the beach where you would be going with your loungers to be hanging out. There's no bar down here, there's no food. This is just a really, really lovely lookout point. And I'm not quite, so these mangrove trees here, I'm not quite to the lookout yet, but you can see this is a different type of beach. Fun for looking for shells, perhaps some sea glass, maybe some little crabs. There was a wedding in here yesterday. Pretty lovely view if you ask me. So it took me, with my talking and my stopping, approximately 2 minutes to walk down here from the infinity pool. You can see there's pelicans diving in the water. It's really quite lovely. I'm in the gazebo, I'm in the lookout. And this is what the resort looks like from below. We're gonna go back. It's a lot easier. Oh, and here is an entry point. So on the pathway, I'll back up a little bit so you can see, there is steps going down. So you're not having to leap over the railings or anything. To give you some access. And we'll head back. So you can see the path leads around by where the swim up bar is, but you can definitely see that people have made their own path here, very common, to just kind of jut around the side there, and that is the snack bar. I'm standing at the edge of the infinity pool. I just need to go around the side here to the left, and there is the snack bar. Snack bar has two main entrances, one here down to the pool, and the other one leading a little more straight up into the upper pool area, which of course leads to the lobby. I'm on the other end of the infinity pool. So something I wanted to show is this little area right here. It's shallow in the middle. So of course those dark lines indicate where there is a step down. So it's much shallower if your kids were wanting to stay in this little area. And then of course, for easy access, for accessibility, there is steps, and there is the swim up bar on the other end. I'm coming into the snack bar from the left-hand side, from the entrance of the infinity pool. Of course, there is the other main exit right there. That's leading up to eventually leading up to the main lobby. I am at the snack bar. There's lots of options here for alcohol. Again, what is often not available is the mix. I am getting a cappuccino, and I asked them to give me a little espresso shot in the cappuccino because the cappuccinos are good, but I like that extra strong coffee. Oh, he's making it now. Muchas gracias. Thank you so much. Look at that. All it took was one cappuccino, and it's much brighter already. You can see the difference in the sky. It's going to be a nice day today. I'm here at the entrance to the main lobby at the Grand Muthu. To the left, immediately, as soon as you walk in the door, this is the check-in area. So when you get off the bus, this is where you're going to go. They are going to give you your room key, a little map of the resort, give you the papers that give you your Wi-Fi codes for the week. That's important. And you can only have 3 devices attached to your room. So if you've got a tablet and there's 2 people in the room, a phone and a phone, that is it. So just be aware of that. There's 3 exits. So there's an exit on the left. There's an exit directly ahead. You can see the oceans and the pools. There's an exit to the right. And here is the lobby bar. It is not open 24 hours. That is the snack bar. We'll take a quick walk up here, and then we're gonna go out exit to the right. So as you can see, there's lots of alcoholic options. The mix is much more limited. So I am directly at the end of the lobby bar, and there is a little table directly ahead here. This is where you make your reservations for your a la cartes. And you can see here the hours are 9:30 to 12:30 and 2:30 to 4:30. You come up here, they'll take your room number and they'll make your reservations. This is, I think, the important thing to note, that when you walk through the lobby and to the right, you want to exit there. Of course, there's some bathrooms here. But on your way down, if you want to exit here, and there's some wheelchair accessible ramps here on the left, this takes you to an outside plaza. In this plaza, there are a lot of things that you are going to want to know about. There is the theater. There is the breakfast buffet. Well, breakfast right now because it's morning, but it's the main buffet. Also, the Indian restaurant, the Italian restaurant, and the Cuban restaurant are here. So I'm standing directly on the path, directly down the steps from the lobby. On the left, so if you have any issues and they direct you to go to customer service, on the left there are some doors here. First door is the cigar bar. Second door that I'm focused on right now, that is the customer service room. Past that is the gymnasium, and the gymnasium is for 18 years and older. So customer service is where you want to go for certain things that you need assistance with that the front desk can't help with. All right, so I just walked a little bit to the left to show that. If I would have walked to the right, which I'm going to do now, so I'm going to go back down the little path. Oh, there's the lobby, entrance to the main lobby again. So I'm just going to come around. Now here, if I go down this hallway, there's a couple things to note. So, right here to my right, all these glass windows, this is the sports bar. In here it's dark now, of course you can't see. There's lots of seating, there's a bar, there's a pool table, just some fun things. Of course, it's also air conditioned. And everything is dark right now. But when you come down here, you're walking from the lobby. This is the far right corner. Here, this first little restaurant here, this is the Indian restaurant, and it also doubles as the Cuban restaurant. So on the wall, you can see it's the Indian spice, and it flops back and forth. Some nights it's Indian, some nights it's Cuban. So if you have Cuban reservations, you're going in here. And then directly beside it, good morning. This is Little Italy. This is the Italian restaurant. Now this restaurant's very, very popular, so it runs every day. Continuing along to the right here, this is the main buffet. This is open 3 times a day. Breakfast, lunch, supper. They are getting ready to set up now. They do not open until 7:30. And see everybody getting ready in here. And again, if I turn around, you can see directly, and this is really lovely. Like there's little tables and chairs set up, and there's shaded areas. There's a little pool, not to swim in, but for decoration. And directly ahead there, you can see you're going back up into the lobby bar. So it's really important. I think that one's really important. We took that as a cut through pretty much every single day, cut through the lobby to get to the buffet. And then when I keep walking, right here is the theater. Good morning.
Morning.
This is the theater. They have a show every night at 9:30. We made one. 9:30 is really late when you are in the sun and the heat all day long. So we made one of the shows on the board. It's called The Horror Show with a special guest star, MJ. That is a little bit lost in translation. It is the Michael Jackson thriller show. You'll see here, there is a bar, closed now, but we have been here during the day when this plaza was filled with people, filled with fun activities. There was a pig roast here, a full pig roast on Cuban Day. This cart over here, it was a little cart with fried fish pieces. It was really fun, and they served some really good drinks from that bar. It's really, really a very charming little area, and it's kind of hidden. And then immediately back, there you go, right into the main lobby. I'm back standing directly in front of the theater. And if I simply turn, I see this path to the left that if you follow this will take you down to the Sea Sky restaurant, to Le Jardin. It's a little outdoor restaurant open for lunch only, by reservation only, in the garden. And it also takes you to the Sendero, which is another little hidden garden, more hidden than Le Jardin. You can see in the distance right there, and I say distance, this is really going to be probably about a 1.5 minute walk. And I took kind of a roundabout route because I normally wouldn't be coming this way from the theater. I'd normally be coming this way from the pool. I spent a lot of time at the pool. Anyways, it's important to note where the Sea Sky is because that's where the main entrance to the beach. On the right, you've got some tennis courts and a basketball court. I did see a couple kids playing in there, but not many. It's quite hot. Not what a lot of people are thinking of doing when they come to Cuba. So there you can see the Sea Sky. That's also the International. And look at that. Look at the sun. It is going to be a gorgeous day. There's hardly any wind. I find it quite windy in all the Cayos. So this is going to be a very, very nice day. So like I said, I came this way, the back way, from the theater. We've been walking for about 1.5 minutes, and here it is already. The Sea Sky lunch buffet is a real hidden gem. It's a very small buffet, so 2 buffet stations with some hot food, some cold salads, cheese, cold cuts. But the big, big star there is the make-it-yourself pizza station. There's usually a lineup to get in. 5 or 6 pizzas fit on one of their trays. So they typically have 4 or 5 trays started when the restaurant opens with sauce and cheese. You wait in line. They ask you what you want on it for toppings. It varies daily. Some days there's onions and green peppers and salami or cured meats. Maybe they don't call it salami. Some days there's little chopped up hot dogs. It varies. Le Jardin. And then they put it in the oven. There's room for 4 trays in the oven at a time, and they kind of rotate them. But it is very, very popular I certainly understand why. We ate in our 7 days, we had lunch there 3 days. And I had pizza all 3. It was very good. One time was a little bit of a wait because I got there later. I was at the very, very end of the line. So, of course, you hear people saying there's a very long wait. Well, the pizzas have to actually cook. So, nobody wants a doughy pizza. Nobody ahead of you wants their pizza rushed. So, you can get to the front of the line faster. Oh, look at this. But anyways, I highly recommend it. Hidden gem. This is gorgeous. I'm still walking along here drinking my cappuccino. I left the plate in the snack bar. This building on the left is the bar. Of course, that won't open until later today. The building on the right, this is the sports equipment building. So it's where you go if you want to. Good morning.
Good morning.
If you want to book reservations for the Hobie Cats. So there is a wheelchair accessible ramp. Nobody's down here yet. Look at this. Just look. It's a really, really gorgeous setting. It's a gorgeous beach. There's not a single thing I would change about this landscape. It's amazing. I am standing at the beach bar. There's a little entrance down onto the beach behind the bar, and there you can see the entrance to the Sendero restaurant. I'm back at the top of the path. I'm leaving the Sea Sky restaurant behind me, so I'm just turning 180. Here's a path. You see the blue doors. Those are back entrances to the snack bar. Everything is so close together on this resort. The layout is amazing. I've been at resorts that are absolutely huge, lots of walking. I know walking is good for you, but sometimes on vacations, you don't want to do lots of walking. So having everything really close together is just phenomenal. So you see there is a split in the path here. When I get to the back of the snack bar, I can head right to the pool, and you can kind of see it there. There's someone standing at the entrance. Or I could hang left, and this takes me right around. The path is going to curve around, and I'm going to be heading back to the lobby, which is where I'm going. Everything very, very close. Dead ahead of me, you see that little truck. Right ahead of that is that cute little square, the center square. So I could go directly there and into the lobby from the right. But I'm simply going to go this way and go into the main lobby entrance. You can see the building there ahead. It's cream, and their lights are welcoming me. Here we are, and I am almost back to the beginning of where I started my little tour. Pools. It's very pretty grounds here. Very lovely. I'm back. I came from the opposite direction that I left. Over there, those are the stairs and the doors that I went down to that little plaza. There is the lobby bar again, over there. And over here, again, the check-in desk. Walking outside feels like you're just walking into paradise.